Hi everyone, I'm Volkan Yetilmezer. In this video, I will review Zhiyun image transmission receiver and transmitter. VB had an internal image transfer module. In HD, the image could be transferred to the smartphone. However, by adapting the changing technology, VB has introduced an external image transfer module that you can purchase later. You can only use the transmitter or buy both the transmitter and receiver. In this way, you can transfer the image up to 100 meters, Full HD and 30 fps. Especially after installing the transmitter, you can also control the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. Normally it doesn't support software. You can control ISO, aperture and shutter speed. You can also start and stop recording. You can change these settings both on the body and from your smartphone. Receiver weight is 117 grams. Transmitter weight is 119 grams. For the transmitter, there is a specially designed area at the bottom of the plate. All the apparatus needed to install in transmitter here in the box. To transfer images, you need a Persian HDMI cable that's compatible with your camera. Screw the connecting slide firmly to the bottom of the plate with the alien wrench that comes after the package. The image transfer module comes with a triple ball locking system. In this way, you can quickly slide or remove the transmitter on the plate. You can also turn on the antennas to ensure a good connection. If you want to transfer the image and control your camera from the body and the smartphone, you have to make a connection this way. This cable is an HDMI cable to transfer the image. This cable is required to control the camera from the smartphone. And this cable is required to control the camera throttle gimbal. When all connections are complete, select CCS from the camera section in the gimbal menu. Now let's come to the know-how to use it. After making the cable connection and selection, turn on the Wi-Fi from your smartphone. Make sure your phone's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection are turned on. Move to the far right in the Wi-Fi and tap Connect Now when you are in the image transfer section. The Wi-Fi will direct you to the settings section on your phone. Enter your Wi-Fi settings and select Zhiyun Tech 920B here. Use 12345678 as a password and tap Join. Once connected, turn the Wi-Fi and tap Enter now. The wireless image will now be reflected directly on your phone. The interface of the Wi-Fi will change when the image transfer module is used, and you will become much more professional. You can start and stop recording in video mode, and you can shoot picture in photo mode. You can change shutter speed, ISO, aperture, exposure value and white balance in video. You can use the joystick, clean the parameter on the screen and make roll movements. The menu is much more developed. You can change the stabilizer settings and use the histogram, false color, LUT, zebra, clipping line, focus peaking, monochrome and mirroring from the image menu. You can add LUT from the settings. You can change the focus in the section if your camera is equipped with the external follow focus motor or if your camera supports electronic focus. You can select the science modes from the standard modes or configure them yourself. You can select joystick from the control mode section and one of two types of motion sign. When you move your phone, VB will also move. You can calibrate and fine-tune the motor here. In the information section, you can find VB and display module information. If you want to use object tracking, you need to use the image transfer module. Click the follower like icon at the bottom and select the object you want to follow. It's so easy. Finally, you can make panorama, time-lapse and motion time-lapse. Using the transmitter and receiver, you can transfer the image to a monitor and two phones or tablets. One of the phone is control and monitoring and the other one is only monitoring. If you have receiver and transmitter, you have to pair these two modules first. To do this, use the ZW Macro 002 cable to connect to the micro USB input on the front of the receiver and transmitter. Open both modules. Press power key on the receiver 5 times. The green lights will start flashing quickly. And press on-off button on the transmitter 5 times. The green light will start to flash quickly and stop. It may take up to 20 or 25 seconds for the receiver's light to turn solid green. The pairing is now complete. Turn off both modules and disconnect the cable. Let me tell you, after turning on the receiver, you need to press the power button on the receiver 2 times to bring the image to the monitor. Otherwise, the image will not be displayed. When you buy the transmitter or both transmitter and receiver, you can transfer the image without VB. You can mount the receiver on your camera's hot shoe using a second bracket from the transmitter. Then simply slide the transmitter into place. I want to show you image transfer without VB on different cameras. When you attach the transmitter on the side, it will reach cables more easily. For Canon, you can use a cable with mini HDMI on both sides. Connect one end to the HDMI output on your camera and the other end to the HDMI input of the transmitter. Switch on the receiver and transmitter and press receiver power key twice. In most Canon models, unfortunately, it doesn't allow transferring images to the both monitor and camera screen using the HDMI image transfer system. So you need to transfer the images to screen or camera, or you need to make a second monitor connection with the phone. If a warning appears on the display, the receiver or transmitter's battery is finished. You can continue to charge for at least half an hour or fully. And I'm saying again, the cables doesn't come out the boxes, you need to buy them later. On Sony models, you can send the image to both monitor and screen. You can use a cable with one end mini HDMI cable and the other end micro HDMI cable for Sony. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K also doesn't have a hot shoe. Therefore, you can connect the transmitter with a screen. You can choose between a cable with a normal HDMI and the other side mini HDMI cable, or two sides mini HDMI cable and a converter to the normal HDMI. You can easily see the image on the both camera screen and monitor. You can transfer it to the phone. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye.